Hey nerds, what's up? Merry Tuesday. Matt's working out over there. I'm about to start work, but I'm making myself some tea with an Arbonne Fizz stick because they're tasty and I need more caffeine. And my greens. This is the Bloom Supplements greens in citrus. So tasty, but today don't really have a whole lot of plans. I need to work out after work. Henry thought he got in trouble, but he's actually using the cat scratcher instead of the couch for once. We love somebody who listens to the rules every other day. What are you doing? What do you want? What? Oh, you meowing at me. What? What do you want? What do you want? Anyways, I need to go clock in, so I'm going to let the water burn, and then I'll be back. Hello. It's now lunchtime. I have a cat here. He's gonna be mad again that I picked him up. Oh, so mad. Whatever. Yes, so it's now lunch. Been working all morning. I just was working on getting some captions up for my videos during my first 10-minute break. So that's basically all I've been doing. Not video worthy, but I'm just sitting down to eat my lunch, which are leftovers from the other night with my Tuscan chicken. Again, check out that previous vlog if you want to see. The Pinterest link is in that description box. It's so good, highly recommend, but lots of dairy and meat, so sorry if that's not your cup of tea. But I wanted to sit down and kind of talk about how I feel about season 15 of Grey's Anatomy, which I know I'm late to the game, but I finally finished a season that's new for me. It's good. So first of all, season 15 is when we're introduced to Link and Dr. Kim, which I don't remember his first name. And initially upon meeting them, one, I hated both of them for different reasons. Link was surfer dude. He wants to be called Link, end of list, ew, go away. He talks about all prideful that he's worked in a bike shop in Venice Beach, and I'm just wow, I hate you. And then Dr. Kim was being weird and aggressive towards Schmidt, who is little baby Schmidt.
I'm sorry.
I'm not talking to you. Little baby Schmidt, and I just want to keep him close. He reminds me of O'Malley. So yeah, he was originally being really aggressively sexual towards him, which now, as of right now, which is the start of 16, I don't dislike it anymore. I think that that's a cute relationship. And then Link has also grown on me a lot because he turned into a good guy. I'm also having mixed feelings about Tom Karasik. Sometimes I really like him. I was liking his dynamic with Teddy when they were together, and now he's just being an ass, but he kind of always is an ass, so I don't know. I really like seeing his soft side when he talks about his son who passed and stuff. What else happened? The whole Jo story with her going to see her birth mom and then finding out that she is a child of rape, and her going to the inpatient and everything. I thought it was really well done, the way that they showed inpatient, the way that they kind of showed her spiral into that depression. It was really well done. I'm very glad they included that because I feel a lot of times Grey's Anatomy kind of pushes the psych side away, at least has in the past. And yeah, I feel they're doing a really good job. There's also, I guess that's technically season 16. When the shift happens between 15 and 16, there's clearly a new writer Padfoot's mad that he's in the bedroom with the door closed. There's clearly a new writer on the staff because there's a lot more Harry Potter and like young adult book references in the first like 5 episodes of Grey's Anatomy season 16 than there ever has been before, which is interesting because like clearly we're watching it now like after everything has happened with J.K. Rowling. So I'm curious to see if that like lessens in the new season when I get to it. But yeah. What else? I really like that they added this additional hospital and they're talking about like, well, I guess that happens in 16 too, but it like gets started at the very end of 15 with all of the insurance conversations about like how fucked up our insurance system is and our healthcare system is in the United States. I'm just liking that conversation too. It sucks because like unless they fictionalize something, it's not like they're gonna fix it because it's not fixed yet. But yeah. I also am digging the fact that Jackson and Maggie broke up because, dude, I did not like them together. They are annoying together. Separate, I like them both, but together, I did not like that. He just gets like really pretentious and she gets really like defensive really easily whenever certain like topics get brought up, especially in regards to money, which I understand, but at the same time, it's like, be quiet. Just love each other. It's fine. So yeah, so those are my thoughts on season 15, and I will do another one later when I get to the end of 16. Like I said, I think I'm on episode 5 or 6 now, so I am binging these pretty fast, which is why I haven't been reading, in case you haven't noticed. I like listened to 15 minutes of The Wicked King in my shower today, but I haven't picked up The Kingdom of Copper in like 2 days just because I've only been watching Grey's Anatomy. And a lot of times in the past, I would put Grey's Anatomy on in the background and then read because I've watched the episodes so much, like I know exactly what's going on. But I just like it for background noise, and now I'm like 100% invested because clearly I haven't watched it before. So anyways, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to turn on Grey's Anatomy and I'm going to eat my food, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so yeah, it's now Wednesday and my window is open, so sorry if you can hear cars driving by. I really wish that I lived in a quieter area so I could keep the windows open. So yeah, it's the next day because I've been really bad at continuing to film. But yesterday after lunch and work, then me and Matt ended up going to Target, which I was very nervous to do because it's the week of Christmas and COVID, and I was like, I do not want to stand in line outside. But it actually wasn't busy at all. But I saw this kid. Oh my god, it was like straight out from a movie. Hello. Padfoot just freaked out. It was like straight out from a movie. So we leave Target after we buy what we needed to get, and there's like a security guy and what probably a manager of the Target are like standing there talking to some kid who was like early high school age, like 14, 15. I didn't see his face, so I don't know for sure, but that's what I would guess based on like his height and his outfit and stuff. And so I overhear the manager say, like, we need to see what's in your back pocket. And like I said, we were behind the kid, so I'm like trying to look at his pocket, like what's in there. There was something in there, but I don't know what it was. And then all of a sudden he books it, and he just like started running, like Padfoot's doing right now, if you can hear him. And yeah, he booked it, and I was like, dude, that's straight out of a movie. I was laughing so hard. Security guard and manager did not run after him, but that Target is inside, like it's part of a mall, so I would assume that they probably like called it in to another security that's like, that's literally Padfoot. What? He gets the zooms. So anyways, that was really funny and made me laugh. So then after going to Target, we also went and grabbed Panera, came home, and then we were watching this show called Ripper Street, which is like basically a cop show. It's like an episodic show, which each one follows some sort of like murder or crime. But it's set during the time frame when Jack the Ripper like has just stopped murdering, and it takes place in England in the area where Jack the Ripper was. So the like kind of premise of it is that everyone always assumes that these murders are the Ripper coming back, and then they have to prove that it's not the Ripper, and they prove who it is. So that's like what we've been watching. We've just been watching a few episodes here and there. We're not super enthralled by it. We prefer a show that's not as episodic as that, especially Matt. He doesn't like the episodic ones as much. And for me, it's like so easy to just like put down and then come back to it. So anyways, we watched that. And then this morning, as you saw, I started getting back into my Kingdom of Copper, which I'm now, that far in. So like a third. And it is so good. I've been not reading as much just because, like I was saying earlier in this vlog, I have been watching a lot of Grey's Anatomy because now I'm into new episodes. And I'm trying really hard to catch up to current so that me and Bailey can like actually talk about what she's watching, because she's like, she wants to share, but I'm the only one who can share because obviously she's seen what I'm seeing. And so I'm trying to catch up for her, but yeah. So I'm really hoping to read this by Christmas, which is in 2 days. It's Christmas Eve when I'm filming the finishing off this vlog. I'm hoping to finish this before Christmas because I would really like to read 10 Blind Dates. I'll get it. By Ashley Elston during the week between Christmas and New Year's, because this takes place at that time. So this is about a girl, Sophie, who goes home for Christmas right after breaking up with her boyfriend, or her boyfriend dumps her, I don't know which. And then all of her family sets up 10 blind dates for her the following week after Christmas. So this came out I think last year, and Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads really loves this, so I wanted to read it because of her recommendation. Me and her usually have similar tastes in like this type of contemporary. Actually, in a lot of contemporary, we do have similar tastes. I'm still trying to get her into the fantasy life, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, I would really like to read that. I'm also reading The Wicked King, but I don't think I'm very far into it. Let's see. I'm 16% into it, so like barely getting started with the real plot. She's kind of setting us up with like what happened in the last 5 months, like where are we standing right now when this book starts. So I'm reading this on audiobook and then hoping to finish this, like I said, by Christmas. I also could like get this book out from the library again. I have one more thing and I don't think there's any holds on it, so we'll see. Padfoot's being really cute. Let me see if I can get him. Oh, bye! Okay, I guess that was it. Also, our house is a mess right now because Matt was just working out, and so he needs to put this away. I probably will because he can't really go behind me once I start work, which is about to start in like 5 minutes. But then this is all of the Christmas presents that I still haven't like technically put under the tree. And our weights are like really weird. So we bought these, they came from China, and they were cheaper than like the ones that normally do the thing that these ones do. So like these are exchangeable weights where they can go down to like 6 pounds each up to I think 44 pounds each. So like you can put all of these on the weights. See how that one has like 3, you can put one more, and then that one only has 1. So that's why they're all out here. So we try to keep them organized, but like right now, we really need to clean the apartment. And the cats are just being little fucking weirdos. What are you two doing? Hello? Hedwig looks like he wants to murder me. It's fine. Come. What are you doing? Like, ooh, showing off my really big mess, because that's like Christmas wrapping and then just shit that needs to be put away. Hi. Hello. What are you doing? Oh, you two are so cute. Hello. Well, I'm going to finish the vlog off here because I do need to edit it and upload it on today that I'm finishing off this vlog. But I just wanted to give it kind of a little bit more since yesterday I only really vlogged half the day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you're still with me, answer me this. I already did announce that I was planning on doing Addie LaRue for our first book. This one. For our first book for the Goodreads 2020 winners read along that we're doing with the book club that I'm going to start hosting. But I've been thinking about changing that to From Blood and Ash just because I'm actually planning on reading From Blood and Ash with Chelsea and Sierra too. And so I was thinking of like kind of combining those two things in January. And then from there, we can all decide what we want to read next. But From Blood and Ash and Addie LaRue have both been very popular, so I don't feel that weird about like changing it to just another popular book. So let me know if you would prefer one or the other, which one you would prefer, if it's like fine that I change it. And if you're still with me also, please let me know what weekend in January should we be doing the Zoom book club. Should we do it at the end of the month, or should we do it that first weekend like in February? Do you want a mid-month one instead? Because I know a lot of book clubs do like the last month, so we could do it like opposites where we do it like in the middle of the month or something and we still do every like about 30 days. So what would you prefer for that if you're still with me? And then I'm hoping one of my first videos in the new year will be, or I don't know when it's going up. It'll either go up like right after Christmas or it'll go up right after New Year's, but I'm going to do a video of like a bunch of announcements that will include all of the official information for that first book club so that that's like set up and done. And then from there, like I've said before, we'll be deciding it as we hang out together in those Zoom meetings. So, or it might not be on Zoom, it might be on Google Hangout, but whatever, it doesn't really matter. So anyways, that's that. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video. Peace out. Bye.